Hey YouTube, Lazy Duelist here, and today I'll be showing off the deck I was able to construct from yesterday's Shadow Specters sneak peek. I wasn't able to pull too well in terms of holo pulls, but I was able to construct a deck that allowed me to go 4 wins and 1 loss. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So for the light monsters that had decent attack was 1 Nightday Gruffer, triple Bijinji Centipede with 1700 attack, and the 1 Bijinji Ball with 19 defense. I was able to get his effect off to when I controlled him to banish him from the graveyard and turn a monster my opponent controls to defense position, and that allowed me to get over high attack monsters. And then for darks, the 1 Secret Sect Druid drew, 1 Skelosaurus, and one of my holos was Vampire Hunter, which put in a lot of work being able to get over high attack dark monsters, and the Ghost Trick Witch, which as you can see I've traded away, but put in a lot of work. 1200 attack, 200 defense, and once per turn I was able to set an opponent's monster, so that put in a lot of work being able to get over high attack monsters and dragons equipped with that annoying dragon shield, which I'll show you later. And because of all the lights and darks, I run the 1 white dragon and the 1 black dragon. Unfortunately, I was only able to get 1 of each, but they did put in a lot of work, and that's why I ran the lots of lights and darks to make sure they were always live. And then for boss monsters, the 2 armed protector dragon, 2000 attack, 2800 defense. And comboing well with him is the Kidmodo dragon, which when he's destroyed, I can special summon him from my hand. And people really didn't expect that, and I was surprised. I got it off quite a few times more than I was expecting. And now the MVP of this Shadow Spectre sneak peek was Pum Princess, the Princess of Ghosts. So when she's destroyed in face up attack position, face up in the monster zone, she goes to the spell and trap card zone, and she becomes a continuous trap. And during each player's standby phase, you place a counter on it, and for each counter, your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack and defense. And this card was the reason that I lost in for the 4th round, because my opponent opened this first turn both times, and there was just nothing I could do. And then that's the monsters. And then for spells, it was the double dragon shield, which I could equip to this guy, and then by his own effect, he gained 500 attack and also protects equipped cards that you control. So that got into a pretty nasty lock, because no one could banish their centipedes to destroy it, and he just wouldn't be able to be destroyed by battle or by card effect. And then for the traps, the double burst rebirth, which is pay 2000 life points, target a monster in your graveyard, and special summon that target in face down defense position. So you just usually do it in your opponent's end phase. And that put in a lot of work being able to tribute for this and just gain advantage. And for the last card was Intrigue Shield, which you just act as an equip card, and one of your monsters once per turn cannot be destroyed by battle whilst in attack position. Now this was the deck that I probably consistently ran most throughout the day, but there was cards that I interchanged a bit throughout the day, and they were some other Ghost Tricks, Ghost Trick School, Jiangxi, Stein, Yugioh, and the Field Spell Ghost Trick Mansion. I got Ghoul's effect off a couple of times and Yugioh, but in the end I took them out just to be able to draw into the Princess of Ghosts quicker. But the Ghost Trick Mansion, when I did have it, it put in a lot of work, because I could play it at the right time, and if my opponent had just a set monster, I could then attack directly and get the damage I needed, or put 1 face-up attack position monster that was high attack like him and set a monster so that they couldn't attack either of my monsters. And then I also played the Vampire Duke just as the 2000 1 tribute monster. I did also try the Mythic Tree Dragon and the Mythic Water Dragon, because I could also equip Dragon Shield to them, and also Mythic Water Dragon I could special if I controlled an Earth monster, but really it didn't work. So again, the theory was for taking all these ones out was just to draw into Pum Princess quicker. Anyway, so these were the cards that I ran throughout the day, and they were the only 2 holos I got, unfortunately, but that was the deck I most consistently ran. But also there was the other cards that I pulled, which I will show you, just if you guys want to give me any suggestions in the comments what I should have done differently. So for the extra deck was the Cheat Commissioner, Battling Boxer, and the Star Bear. Never got him out, never could. And now this card I really should have put in theory. I don't know what I was thinking. Mecha Fanta Beast Saberhawk, just because you can normal summon it. It has 2/1 attack, but unfortunately you can't attack if you have a monster that's not Mecha Fanta Beast in your graveyard, but still just the ability to normal summon a 2100 attack monster did put in a lot of work for other players, and I don't know, I just must have forgot I had pulled it. There was also this Rosetsu, the triple this guy. He's a spirit, and I was thinking of putting him in because in theory, if I had another one of them in my hand, I could reveal it and compulse an opponent's monster, but it just wasn't worth it considering he wasn't light or dark. I also got for the Meliciverus, I got 2 forks and 1 spoon. They didn't combo well, didn't have enough of them, so I just didn't even think of running it. But Gingiibus, just not worth running. And our cards that had no synergy with my deck, so I didn't even think of putting them in at all, was the Phantom Beast, Kelgriffin, Soul Drain Dragon, Yellow Bellied Oni, Vampire Kingdom, and Gargagar Tag. Anyway, guys, just let me know what you think I should have done differently, or should have, and how you think I pulled. Anyway, guys, thanks.